Entering team settings screen. Offensive playbook. Ready.
Glad to have you along with us from Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. The opener in conference play for both of these teams. It's the NC State Wolfpack and the Virginia Cavaliers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
After a few challenging years, Virginia is back on top. A tradition there for the Cavaliers. They went 11-3 in 2025. Tony Elliott continues to build a winner. Getting to the ACC championship game last season, they believe they can keep continuity on competition rolling for the Cavs. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup.
Entering play clock. Return lift.
So the Virginia Cavaliers kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. And here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight, and the return man's journey is stopped, but there is a flag on the play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the
red
penalty.
Option. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Red cons. Favorites. There are 8 categories. First, play type. Run. Trap. There are 12 categories. You have 5 options. 0-1 trap is selected.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
You have 5 options.
Well, I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Fires to the big fella. First catch of the season and his career for this freshman tight end.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Makes the catch. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no, no, no.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop.
That's pretty good zone defense, man. Zone defense means I got eyes on the quarterback, and when somebody comes into my zone, then...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
They'll send the back in motion. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense.
Left X 2-man.
Throwing, Holstein moves around to clear up the vision. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. First carry of the season for this transfer. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Entering play call.
And you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Holstein from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Tight end finds a soft spot and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Entering play call, person, entering call, in, view highlight. Challenge play is selected.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
Entering play call.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started.
AHB stretch, outs, AHB stretch.
Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Quickly to the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Scott. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Wants to throw again. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Scott. Finding some room. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend, don't break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in the situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They're having none of this running game down on the goal line.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Call, you have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Cover 1,
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Eli Holstein to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Martin. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Left X 2 man.
And the Cavaliers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. QB draw. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Barrier for categories. Left on 2 man.
This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. He'll pull it down and run. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Holstein. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Cavaliers with the 1st and 10. Eli spinning it again. There's the pressure. Fires on the move. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
Going to try to get it himself. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Stopped short of the first down marker, and now they might have to settle for the field goal and maybe tie the game going into the half. And this one splits the uprights. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
7 options, 5, 4, 2, return left is selected.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Pulls it in, it's Jackson. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Drive and DBL ins. X Hatter. RPO alert. Shot Y wheel.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. It's complete to the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me, running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I post up and make this easy for my quarterback? He finds that spot. It's a nice gain by the offense.
And he got just enough of that one. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 3 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Hurricanes with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications. Now back over to your game in Charlottesville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
Entering paused screen, you have 5 options.
NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
2 to 5 over wide. You have
Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Left on to
Guys,
man.
Coach Elliott told me coming out of the locker room. Coach is understandably frustrated right now. They brought this running back in for big-time performances like this, but he has struggled turning over the ball, trailing here in this game. They have got to get a more steady performance from their running back in this moment. See how he starts the second half, and I'll keep you posted down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They'll give it to the transfer. First carry. Maybe some room here. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Rush is on him. And they got him.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
Entering play call over wide. You have 15 for nickel. Cover 1, cover 9 showed you. Left on 2 man.
And the Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's Holstein to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. He can get this one up in the wind. It ought to carry for a while. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Looking for space, it's Scott. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Going long. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense.
First play type, run, trap, outside zone.
Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. Back to the ground game on the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Outside.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Let's see if they play it conservatively and try to get some of the yardage back on 2nd and long from the 13. But, and he's got room. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
And I think sometimes as a quarterback, you press a little bit after a first down loss and you get backed up and you feel like you have to force the football. I love the patience right there. He made the right decision, checked it down, and how nice is it to have a guy that can do that? After he catches it, so many yards he can chew up really quickly and make a big play.
NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Keeps it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Snagged out of the air. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on 4th down.
Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Running inside, it's Lewis. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
Left X 2-man.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. First down here for the offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They go play action with Holstein. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd.
Entering play call, 2 to 4 load.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Trying to run, it's Lewis. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Call, you have 7 options. 5, 4, 2. Return left is selected.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Empty and slot mid-screen.
NC State heads out. They'll have a first down here. A Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Bailey. He's got him. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Finds his man. Looks as if NC State has a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
And he can make things happen, too. It's so important now. You see this all the time in college football. Running back by committee. This team has a lot of talent. They are a loaded backfield, and it's good to see this backup now getting some run in this game.
Makes the grab in their space. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Gets the back moving. Looking for room, it's Scott. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The short hands, it's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Favorites, inside, flood rate, drive, jet reverse pat, drive.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
You have 5
Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. The run inside, it's Scott.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Rides to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Gets it out fast. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside.
RPO, drive.
The Wolfpack picked up that last first down with the completion. Let's see what they do here. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, no mystery here. 3rd in California, late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage, and these guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off his head.
He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on fourth.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You can see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The Wolfpack bite back.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Lining up to add another.
Categories. You have 15 options. Add empty selected.
And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Rides to back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
He's got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. Virginia will call its first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Sends it back in motion. Throwing, Holstein. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their 2nd. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. He's got an open man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Left on 2 man.
Timeout on the field. The Cavaliers have taken their final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on 2nd down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
You have 18 options. Cover 3 does match is selected.
He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Entering play
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Categories.
This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. And this to tie things up in the final minute. They got it, it's blocked.
Entering play call, concept, there are 8 categories, there are 12 categories.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. The inside handoff. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
There are 12 categories, you have 5 options, 0-1 trap is selected.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Player stats, Team U, NC State. Rushing. Receiving. Team NCS, Team NCS, Team NCST. Blocking. Defensive. Tackles for loss, QB sacks 1.0. Interception 0.